Hello everyone. Just waiting to see just a random live. I can't do a long live video, but whoever comes on, you could ask your questions. Really windy again here. 2 days ago it was about 40 miles per hour, the wind. That it is. I have Wi-Fi and cellular on, so hopefully we don't get any drops like I did last time. So like I said, we have Wi-Fi and cellular on, so if there's drops, hopefully the cellular will pick up. But just let me know if you have any questions. I'm just gonna stand around. Like I said, I'm not gonna take too long today on a live, random live. If you guys have any questions, just let me know. I'm not gonna be really thinning so much this year. Let's see your first comment. You have a YouTube channel as well? Zen Grow? Yeah, happy spring. Happy spring pretty much to almost everybody now. Oh, awesome. I'd like to see that. Where do you live? Or what state? Or even if you're in the United States? So I kind of want to venture off a little bit. Here's some of the apples coming in, my espaliate apples. Escondido. Yeah, you're not too far. This is the Gala Honeycrisp, sorry for the train. Yellow Transparent and the Fuji that I'm squeezing into a espaliate. But let me know of any questions again. Here's the almonds. Almonds are looking really good this year, thankfully. You can see how big they. Sacramento, San Diego, a lot of San Diego. I used to be stationed in San Diego area, Point Loma submarine base. There's the almonds. Almost look like a peach, huh? Or peach that's growing. I don't know how many almonds there are on here, but there's a lot. Here's Burgundy Plum. It's best to see. Oh, you work next to the submarine base? I want to go and show you guys the pluot, flavor grenade pluot, because that's loaded. Okay, if it drops a signal, I'll run back to the grass lawn area and hopefully it'll pick up again. All right, hold on. Here we go. Cross your fingers. Guys, here's the flavor grenade. As you can see, all the. It's kind of dark here. There's a lot of drops. I mean, keep going up. Every cluster has about 20 of them. You guys have any questions for the spring? There's grapes. There's purple potatoes, regular potatoes like I don't know, Yukon Gold. Avocado's doing really well. There's a good set coming on. Am I still here, or are you guys still there? I'm assuming that I'm back, or you guys are back. So I'm not gonna venture off from this lawn. So hopefully you guys saw the pluot. If not, well, the white peach, Fantasia Nectarine, Santa Rosa Plum, and the Royal Apricot are doing really well this year. Especially the apricot. Apricot's been hit and miss. I don't really thin so much on the stone fruit because June drop is a real thing. It will happen. They'll once it starts getting warmer and warmer, they'll fall on their own. Let me see if there's any questions. The garden looks great, thank you. Flavor King is really good. But if you could get a Flavor Delight, Flavor Queen. No, Flavor Supreme. That's one of the best. I was thinking about a Flavor Delight Aprium. I'll show you guys that right now. Here's the coffee tree. Here's the Dwarf Grape. If you guys ever wanted to see. The rain made everything just. I mean, this is not Photoshop. There's my dog barking, Lulu. Why are you barking? There's Shant yelling at her. There's sumac plant. Have you ever heard of sumac or sumac? This is what the sour tart is that I put in the zaatar mix. This is an Egyptian walking onion here. What are you barking at, Lulu? There's nothing there. She starts seeing, oh, there's a squirrel on the roof. A lot of snails. Snails, in my experience, only attack weak plants, though. But, yeah, I had a lot of snails, too. But if I have a plant that's yellowing, the snails will eat that plant instead of the one that's green. So if you remember those 3 trees here, 1, 2, and 3, they're gone. They cause too many problems. So what you see right here, soon to be tomorrow right here, and another one right there, that's passion fruit. Edible. Edgeless, not the ones that are just flowers. All right, bye, Zengro. Is anybody else experiencing lag? Shouldn't be much anymore because of the Wi-Fi. Here's the purple passion. It's about 3 feet high right now, and it still hasn't gone to a fern. You can see right there. It's amazing. That's amazing right there. Now, I don't know, this is 9 purple passions, and one of them's green. So I don't, maybe some of them, when they fern out, maybe they become a little green. But this is was the sweetest asparagus I've ever tasted right here. And that's all edible all the way down. No stringiness. Here's Heavenly White Nectarine, as white as paper. This is a prune. And here's the aprium. As you can see right here. Like I said, I really don't thin. Really windy today. I would say there's about 80 or 100 apriums on this tree. All the way up. Now, these are pruned awkwardly because this is to provide shade for the afternoon sun. Parfianca. Let's see something else interesting. I don't want to get too far away from the... So, with this tree, this looked like a hack job over here. Because when we're cutting down these 3 trees, a lot of limbs fall on this apple tree. So at least it survived. And there's a parsley going into flower. These are the 2 that I always take seeds from. This is about 4.5 feet tall. I mean, that's the flower shoots, but still. These are the ones that have the leaves as big as my hand. Let's see. I mean, obviously maybe this is big enough. I don't know. But they're starting to die back. But I mean, for dieback. And then I just save them year after year. This got hit hard too. And there's the passion fruit. We'll see if it grows. I was told, oh, you're wasting your time once again. We'll see. It's not going to be that difficult. It's a vining plant. They're tough. I'm drying some more. Some oregano, some marjoram. This right here is ashwagandha. That's a possum purple passion fruit. Any questions? Anybody? Like I said, I'm not going to take too long. We got to have dinner here pretty soon. But look at the lemon this year. This must be from the rain, the lemon flowers. I've never had this many flowers. And watch this. I've never had this many flowers on a lemon. I keep this lemon tree short. I don't want anything tall. But, I mean, I've never had this much growth of, and the smell of citrus flowers is amazing. I mean, just, it's covered. And even the mandarin, this is mandarin. Tomatoes, yes. I have a 1, 2, 3, 4. Those I store by. I don't want to buy a pack of seeds at 300 seeds in a packet, and I only need 4 or 5 tomatoes. I just buy them as starts. I usually don't buy anything else as starts except tomatoes. Here's the Pixie Grape, and that's how they start out. You see those little clusters? Almost the size of my knuckle. That's all the grape's gonna be. That's it. Looks like a little mulberry, but it's grapes. And this is as big as it really gets. That's it. Now remember that one, if you guys watched that cutting that fell? This is it. And this flowered before the mother plant. And of course, the squirrels planted a peanut. So, I don't know what I'm gonna do about that. I don't like killing plants, but I don't want peanuts growing in this soil. But yeah, that's pretty funny, huh? But yeah, this is what the Pixie grapes look like. They get a little bit bigger. That's pretty much it. You just pop all of it in your mouth, like 50 grapes at a time. This is the Moringa. It's still green. Let me do a scratch test. Let me see. Still green, as you guys can see. Cut a little bit, but if it shoots from here, it's gonna be definitely a 15 to 20 foot tall tree this year. That's one Moringa. I would say 3 to 4 space, and there's another Moringa. A pear and a pear I replaced. Rhubarb's doing really well. Like I said, the almonds. Let's see. I really don't want to go this way because I'm gonna probably lose connection. But I guess I could venture out a little bit. How's your guys' spring doing? If you guys are way up north, then it's gonna be a little tougher. And I never thin out apples. Like I said, June drop. I don't really thin. That's why maybe I have created a video on thinning fruit. Maybe long ago, but I don't really thin. And here's the UC 157 F1 asparagus. It just keeps producing. It just keeps producing. No matter if it's ferning out or not. I mean, let's see. Like 3 of them right over here. In about a day, this will be about 8 inches tall, and then you just break it off. So I saw a question about basil. Let me see. A little airplane. So basil, what's going on? Is bugs eating it up, or is it turning yellow? I have one right here. I don't do anything to it, really, so I'm not gonna be that, oops, sorry about that. Almost dropped the camera. No bug bites, at least I don't think so. Let's see. No, there isn't. Healthy plants, like I said, really don't get affected as much. So, like this parsley over here going to seed, turning yellow, too much water. This parsley going to seed over here, the yellow leaves on the bottom have slugs, but there's no slugs on the top leaves. But that's going to flower. Hi, Marcella. Hey, another YouTuber. I learned to grow. But like I said, if it's turning yellow on the basil, you're too much water. So this is about, I think, 3.5 weeks old, maybe 4 weeks. But this will be a big plant coming here after this weekend. No, next weekend. Easter weekend is going to be 90 degrees. When that hits, my sour green plum. Oh, your basil's indoors? Yeah, they hate the cold. Mine goes all the way outdoors, all the way to end of October. From March to October. The sour green plum will be ready in about a week and a half. The flavored delight apriums will be ready. That you guys saw in the video right now will be ready. Blueberries will be ready. They're right over here. There's 3 of them right over here. Here's 3 of the blueberries here. I hope it's coming in okay. There's just 3 plants. There's a lot of blueberries though on these things. Now, here's a thing. For all of you who are saying, or have been told, excuse me, that blueberries need acidic soil. This is summer savory. Summer savory. Summer savory. That's marjoram. That's Timorous baccata. Here's Oregonum syricum. This needs at least 8 pH. So how is this alkaline plant right next to blueberries for years? Everything is in level when it's 7.0. Don't believe what they tell you. There's no special place on earth that only plants grow. If you plant it, blueberries in almost every forest. Echinacea, that's a different story. That wants a little more alkalized. This is oregano right here. That's my biggest thing. When I had a tour, and someone fought with me about that, about how I'm telling people things that are wrong after the tour. I'm telling people wrong things about acidic soil and all this, and I'll just walk them. You know, in my front yard, I have sage that doesn't like water, or even this marjoram. If I give this too much water, I prune it back. That's what you saw the cuttings were for drying. It was lush before that. This doesn't want water. Timorous baccata, this Zaatar plant right here, the ones with the spikes, that's for salad. Hates water. Summer savory, hates water. Oregonum syricum, Syrian oregano, hates water. Greek oregano, hates water. Blueberries love water. They're all together. They're all lush. There's no Photoshop, no live video Photoshop. This is how green it is. I don't do anything, guys and gals. I just plant, put a thick layer of wood chips. They just decompose. I just keep going with my hand. And that's it. It'll go that way till, I never could dig with my hands before. But this will all be. Rocks, stones. That's it. And it just keeps going down farther and farther. I just don't want to disrupt the soil a lot. That's why I haven't done a video of it before. Rocks are an asset. I have rocks in my garden. Retains in the heat. You know, here, this plant's from Ecuador. This is Tamarillo. That seed is from Ecuador. Look how lush it is. I just put the seed in the ground, well, for this one, and it's growing. Barbados cherry, olive, French tarragon, thyme, viola, parsleys. I mean, apple, all within each other. I don't know what my pH is in the soil anymore, nor do I care. My problem is pulling things out. I don't want all these plants here. I want to get them out of here, but I don't like killing plants. A fig tree, that likes alkalized. Any other questions? Or do you have a question about how I did something like this? I mean, really all my videos on YouTube is about this, but and look, this is the other thing. They say that wood chips tie up nitrogen, correct? I did a video about this about a year and a half ago that got a lot of hate. Not from subscribers, but from random people that watch. Wood chips thrive, blueberries need more iron. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I do notice that if I do find issues with blueberries, and if I do throw on chelated, I don't know how to say it exactly. Yeah, the back to Eden. That was amazing seeing him live. After I started YouTube, I saw Paul Gauchi's video, and it just clicked with me, especially that he's a disabled veteran as well. It just clicked with me like amazing. But like I said, what I was gonna say, if wood chips tie up nitrogen in the soil, which they most likely do, if you till them in, they're gonna pull nitrogen from the soil to break down faster. You don't till them in. Chelated, okay. So why is there a CH, whatever language? Anyways, wood chips tie up nitrogen. So why is my grass that is next to wood chips the most green than the rest? So when I do tours of my garden and I tell people this, I make them stand here, the ones that want to fight me on things. And I tell them to stand here and I say, stand right here. And I want you to give me an answer. We're going to go on to the tour this way. Come back with me and give me an answer why if there's a nitrogen tie-up, why is my grass greener? And they'll come back, well, you must have, last week you must have sprayed this with nitrogen on the grass to make this point. People are blind. It's unfortunate. What was that last comment? Let's see. I agree. I mainly use organic compost and worm castings. No need for all chemical fertilizer. No, there is no need, because if you do use it, you will need it, because the salt within that chemical fertilizer will kill everything, and that's what they want. But with me, I don't even use earthworm castings anymore. I do use seaweed, but there's so many earthworms in here that every time I water, there's pretty much earthworm compost tea, castings compost tea happening automatically. Or at least that's my thought process. Yeah, exactly. Oh yeah, tons. Sorry for blowing. There was a bug flew on my hand. There's a lot of people that bash. This is Anna. All right, I'm back. Yeah, I gotta go to dinner soon. I'll go till 30-minute mark. Is everybody still there? I guess that's the point. This pavement is the point. The pavers are the point. So if anybody likes black licorice, plant and that's what they make this syrup from. All right, everyone. Any last minute questions? I have to go to, thank you. All right, have a nice day, Miss Sol. Or a nice night. Any other questions, anything before I shut off? I'll wait about a half a minute if anybody's typing. Bye. Bye. All right, everyone. If you are writing a question, just put it in the comment section of this video, because it will automatically get posted.